Monday afternoon, the Sabres board their charter bound for Pittsburgh. The charter company works with several professional sports franchises, but has a rooting interest in Buffalo.
Yeah, I root for the Sabres when I'm at home a lot. I just flew the Florida Panthers the other day. You know, they're my hometown team, but the Sabres are hard to me, so.
About an hour later, off the plane, onto a bus that takes him to the team hotel in downtown Pittsburgh. Here, keys are handed out, snacks are available, and the players are on their own for the rest of the evening. We followed Adam Mayer on this trip, and he talked to us about his road routine, including time spent with his roommate, Nathan Pache.
He's great. The biggest thing for me with the roommate is being on the same schedule, number one, and then, number two, having a guy that doesn't snore. So.
It's always nice. I mean, my roommate in Roch last year snored, so it made it a little more difficult to sleep. And I have a hard time sometimes getting sleep, and it's good not to have somebody snore, so we complement each other there.
Nathan and I usually rent a movie. Last night we watched Blood Diamond.
And then in the middle of the movie, we get room service for dessert at night, and then go to bed.
While the players and coaches head to the hotel, the equipment and training staff go directly to the rink to unpack the truckload of gear that accompanies the team.
I mean, those guys take care of those daily needs, and just on a broader scale, ordering new equipment, setting the room up, getting the equipment from point A to point B, having it out and having it dry, getting water, Gatorade ready, just getting the room ready and making it a comfortable place to come down and do your work.
Tuesday morning, a brief 10-minute team meeting in the hotel and then off to the rink for the morning skate. The Sabres arrive at Mellon Arena as the Penguins are going through their practice. Mayer and several others pause to catch a glimpse of their opponents before heading into the locker room themselves.
We just got out there, get loose, come down to the rink, make all the necessary equipment adjustments or any medical treatment that you might need, and sort of just getting that mental mind frame to play hockey and get to be sharp and get ready for the game tonight.
This game will be played to a national television audience on the Versus Network, and they are at the morning skate to study up on the teams. The chief liaison for the Sabres on the road is Chris Bandura.
My main responsibility is handling all media requests for the players. In a game like today, it was a Versus broadcast, so it's a little more difficult sometimes. There's more things that the broadcasters need. They always usually mic a player, which is sometimes a struggle to get.
I am putting a mic on Daniel Briere's shoulder pads. You tie it in a spot where it won't come loose, and where if a player gets cross-checked, it won't get him in the back.
I mean, that is my main goal, to make sure that the broadcasters get what they need, but I also handle player tickets and every other little thing the players need sometimes.
This day was a beautiful one. Lower 70s, sunny, which meant many players would break from tradition and walk back to the hotel after the AM skate. But Ryan Miller is a man of routine, and he would wait patiently for the bus, checking in with friends on the phone and taking on a crossword puzzle. Back at the hotel, the pregame meal is ready, another step in the routine of a road game day. 4 hours later, back to the bus and the rink. As the Sabres return to Mellon Arena, the Penguins and the NHL are holding a press conference announcing their new arena deal. The next 2 hours is a mix of work and relaxation, including a traditional soccer game that can get both competitive and silly. And while the players prep, a strong contingent of Buffalonians are outside waiting for the gates to open.
Ooh, ah, Sabres on the warpath!
We're UB students down here in Pittsburgh on spring break, supporting all the Buffalo Sabres, including the ones that usually don't get support, like the backup goalie, Ty Conklin.
The guy they were there to support would watch the game from the opposite side of the ice. No room for the backup goalie on the bench at Mellon Arena. Things don't slow down behind the scenes during the game. Sabres assistant video coach Corey Smith is in the coach's room, surrounded by a series of computers.
What I'm basically doing is breaking down everything that happens during the game. Just, as soon as the game is over, the coaches like to have the video right away. So from the bus to the plane, the hotel, they're very, very adamant about making clips.
After the game, back to the bus, but not back to the hotel. The team will immediately head for the airport for a trip south. The Sabres will arrive at their Fort Lauderdale hotel around 2 a.m.